story of the parable of the talent, or the parable of the sower. Remember the accounts that the manager of the servants gave different talents to the servant of his for them to be able to multiply it while they traveled on the journey. First, I need for us to understand that word talent there was not had anything to do with the skill set or talent in the real sense of it. No, talent there actually meant money. He gave them money. Money was a talent. It was a currency at that particular point in time. So he gave them talent, and he gave each with regards to their capacity. Some 10, 20, as it were. Two persons were able to invest theirs, while one went to dig a hole in the ground and he kept his. And when the servant returned from the journey, his only explanation to his boss was that he was afraid, and he even accused the boss that he wanted to reap where he did not sow. There's something about life. Anyone that does not have the future, the tomorrow in view, will not have a future to be able to behold. Our life is a function of how we prepare for every phase of our life, the different phases of our life. We have the morning time, we have the noon time, we have the evening time. It brings me to what I call the law of investment. Before you invest, you must be able to earn. It is only when you have earned and a portion of that saving that you can then invest. Now we have different classes of investment. Investments are classified with regards to the risk level. Some are high risk, some are low risk. Investments are also classified with regards to their returns. Some have low yield, while some have the high returns. Investment guarantees our future. Investment secures the night time. Investment helps us to be able to have our future well prepared for. That's what investment is. We must be able to know that at different points in our life, we are not going to have all of that energy. We are not going to have all of those platforms. We are never going to have all of those opportunities. Life is in phases and men are in sizes. We need to come to the reality that every mortal in this earthly realm have different times and seasons. The understanding of the workings of this reality will help us to understand that our energy, when we're still in our prime, must be channeled the resources towards the latter part of our life. And that's simply what investment is all about. I want us to also understand that no matter the risk analysis, no matter the risk assessments that we might have done to inform our decision to choose any form of investment, either real estate, either stock, either funds, whatever it is, the best of investment can still fail. The best of investments, our investment portfolio, can still crash. And I give you two instances in history. Remember the recession in America in 1938? Remember how the whole investment and the Wall Street actually crashed by the reason of economic misfortune. And just recently, just about 4 years back, let me get our mind back to 2020, when pandemic COVID-19 ravaged the whole world. The impact was tumultuous. The impact was so unprecedented. Nobody in the recent modern time have experienced the economy got to comatose. Businesses went aground. In fact, the impact of it is still very shakily managed. I'd like for us to understand, as good as it is to have the future in view, our decision to be able to make investment, to be able to guard us in the moments of rainy days, it is important for us to know that the best of investments that any man can actually invest is human. I call it the law of human investments. The law of human investments. Giving people opportunity, giving people platforms, training people, discipling people, mentorship. These are all the ingredients of this investment. The beauty of this investment is such that it is recession proof, it is natural disaster proof. The return on investment on it is beyond the percentile computation. It is a investment that keeps giving returns. The strength, and also in addition to it, is also to the fact that it is an investment that has both earthly value and an eternal value. How do I mean? You have your reward right here on earth, and you also have an eternal value with regards to this investment. I want us to understand that our life is wired to make impact. Do not withhold that help from that very person if you have that opportunity or that capability to be able to give him. Raise somebody, mentor someone, give somebody a scholarship, give somebody a leverage, recommend somebody for an opportunity. These are things that make off for this investment. investment. Investment that keeps giving. It is an investment that keeps giving returns. The beauty of also this investment is that it is transgenerational. When you raise someone today and the person goes ahead to also give an helping hand, the beauty of it is that the return on investment keeps moving from one generation to the other. I also want us to come to the reality of the challenges of this investment. It is an open secret for us to know that human beings are very complex. We are the most complex species of all species. When privilege becomes constant, oftentimes it is mistaken to be a right. The sense of entitlement, the sense of ownership of people, when you try to give an helping hand, these are constraints in all of this. Ingratitude. You pour out yourself to people and you will at least expect an ounce of gratitude. But the reality of life is that when you do good, you do it unto you God. If anybody will get to the point where you get discouraged because of entitlement spirit and ingratitude, you may not live the life of impact to which God has designed us. Amidst all of the entitlement spirits, amidst all of how some of the best of our actions and best of our selflessness will be misconstrued, we must be deliberate and forge ahead to know that we are living a life of impact. And we are genuinely being altruistic to be able to touch like that. Wave aside the entitlement spirits of men. Wave aside the ingratitude that may come in the path of helping and raising men. You would have a more fulfilled life while you touch another life.